Hello, hello. Welcome to my channel. My name is Emmy from Emmy Evolving. We're going to be doing a live ClairTarot reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, also for your cross watchers. If this is your first time joining me, welcome. Please do subscribe to my channel, turn on that notification bell, and join me every time I'm live. If this is not your first time, hello. Hey, Kathy. You're in Iowa? What? I hope you're enjoying your trip. Wait. You're the Kathy I know, right? Okay, let me just. You're SoCal Kathy, right? My favorite hooker, crocheter. My favorite crocheter. Ah, my gosh. Okay. Let's go ahead and get to some clarification. Hi, Kim Bean. All right, here we go. Scorpio, you guys, be easy with me. Be gentle with me. Oh, okay. All right. Oh. Okay. All right. Use my favorite, Kathy. So, Scorpio, you have card number 43, come to life. Now, you've been existing in in the gray shades, which is not bad. It's not a bad thing. But I think what's going on is you're kind of getting bored with how mundane life is seeming. And your monkey mind is getting the best of you. The monkey mind is a human consciousness. It likes to convince you of things that are just not, no. Things that are a total waste of your time. The monkey mind does that. Okay. So the crow, it represents messages, the messenger from your higher self, giving you divine messages, and you're not paying attention. You're not paying attention. You're feeling as though life is dull. And so the monkey mind is telling you, I'm not trying to flip you guys off. The monkey mind is trying to tell you that you have to make things sweeter. And so you started getting yourself into sticky situations, trying to make things sweeter. Don't listen to that monkey mind. Don't do it, Scorpio. Don't do it. Or don't listen to me. It's fine. But here's the thing. When you begin to participate in the activities that the monkey mind is telling you needs to be done, and the fact that there's a serpent that is kind of controlling the paintbrush, snakes are not necessarily evil or bad, but you have to remember they have a forked tongue. Okay. And so that tells me that it's not always the solid truth that you're going to be hearing. You're at risk of playing yourself with your own insecurities and feeling as though you have to present a certain image in order for people to value you. And I mean, Scorpio, you have an intrinsic worth. You don't have to try. If people don't value you, it's because they're not able to comprehend the greatness that you are, the gift that you are to them. And so it's kind of just like, all right, bye, So card number 28, collaborative dreaming. This card often tells me that you are still trying to convince yourself that you're asleep because you want to fit into, again, status quo. You want to be seen in a certain way. And it's time you recognize you're not going to fit into any mold. You're just not. Scorpio, you have so much depth. And because you don't speak on it, you don't share much of yourself, people don't recognize the beauty and the treasure that you are. They just don't get it. And you can't really fault them for not understanding, for not, being able to relate or anticipate your needs if you're just all shut in, like closed down. And that's hard. That's hard because then it hurts your feelings that they don't understand where you're coming from. They don't understand how much you're hurting inside. Well, you have the ultimate fucking poker face. How are they supposed to know? They're not gonna know. And here's the next card, card number 41, bring it into form. This is like the ultimate Scorpio card. Are you walking away or are you coming back? What is it? Does it look like they're walking away or does it look like they're coming back? You can't really tell, can you? The knees look like they are bending, walking towards us, but the feet are walking away. So what's really going on, Scorpio? What's really going on? I don't think even you know. I think all this time you've spent in your depth, you haven't really explored what's in that darkness. You know, Scorpio is notoriously known to be stereotyped as like really dark and brooding and just mysterious. And to be honest, the energy that I'm getting right now, it's like, Scorpio, you've just fucking been sitting there. Hey. I know some of you Scorpios are going to be watching this and be like, oh, she doesn't like Scorpios. No, I don't think so. You just don't want to hear the truth. This is a rough and raw ClairTarot reading. This is not about a bias. If it's hard for you to hear the truth, maybe you're not ready. And that's okay. That's okay. Shut the video off. Go sit in your dark spot for a little bit longer and then come back, because I'm still going to be here still telling the truth. You have to decide, are you leaving or are you staying? Are you leaving or are you staying? But Lisa, because Lisa says sometimes Scorpio get raw end of the deal though. Every sign gets the raw end of the deal. Every single sign. It's not just Scorpio. It's every single sign. I just read for Cancer, and I mean, I think it's like 5 months now. Every single one of Cancer's readings, they're getting fucked over by the same person. Scorpio, y'all are not, you guys are not the only ones that are struggling. Everybody is struggling. Everybody, like literally everybody. And people who want you to think they're not struggling, that's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. So with the way the planetary alignment is, with the planets that are in retrograde, being in retrograde, with the moon being in the phase it's in, all kind of dark stuff is rising up to the surface, shining a light on that so you can once and for all process it and purge it. And, you know, Scorpio, you can't really be like, oh, she's just being mean. No, I'm not just being mean to you. I'm mean to everybody. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Why? Okay. Oh, God. Okay. So, Scorpio, your power is rising, right? It's amplifying. You have the 10 of Wands. You're starting to blossom. You're starting to explore a little bit more of your depths. You're starting to recognize some of that like deep shadow part is actually beneficial for you. Some of you are ready to go past the stereotype of like whatever people think of Scorpio, but this hurts my heart. And forgive me because I laugh at inappropriate times. But seeing this, I'm like, what the fuck? 3 of Swords, they are coming for you, Scorpio. What? Why do that to the poor bird? Like, goodness gracious. Oh my God, look at his feet. Oh shit. Scorpio, y'all need a hug. Seriously. Don't involve yourself in things that you don't need to be involved in. Okay? Here's the thing. You have the type of energy that can really draw people in, like really intoxicating energy. Okay? I know. I've dated a Scorpio. Okay? I know about your cray. No, but I'm serious. In my early teens, I did date a Scorpio, and they do have this kind of energy that just pulls you in. But here's the thing. Then they then later go cray-cray on you, Scorpio. Just be mindful of who you allow to sample your goodies. And I'm not talking just about like sexual stuff. I'm talking about your energy, because then they get really intoxicated and then they get addicted. And the next thing you know, you're a poor bird. You got freaking swords sticking out your chest and your feet. Your feet is, oh my God, Scorpio. What have you gotten yourself into? That kind of concerns me. Whew. Okay, hold on. I forgot the meaning of this card. So, okay, here we go. And I will give you this though. I don't think you initiated this. I think you just, someone on a whole nother level of cray. I mean, they really committed to this level of cray. They got a whiff of you and they're like, you mine. Oh shit. I ain't even joking. Someone is not going to let you go. Okay. This is about being strong, fierce, independent, and confident. She can take care of herself, knows what she wants, and can get a lot done with determination and authenticity. You can, shit, you got this in the bag. You know what I'm saying? I was worried for nothing. You got this in the bag. Like, does her face look worried? I don't think so. Are those nipples? Mm-hmm. They gave you guys nipples. I'm just saying. But seriously, Scorpio, if it hasn't happened yet, because this is supposed to be for the first half of June, you might still be able to back out of this. You might still be able to extract yourself from this insanity. But part of me thinks it kind of turns you on. Part of me thinks it does. Yeah. See, Christine Davis says, not our first rodeo. Now, see what I'm saying? Ooh, boo-boo. Okay, we'll get that. We'll use that too. Ooh, that Scorpio energy. That Scorpio energy. So, Paula, you leave your guard up, which explains this card that just flew out. Maybe it's for you, Paula. So here we go. You guys do like this. You freaking masochists. I love it. I love it. The savagery is amazing. The savagery is amazing. I can have an appreciation for Scorpio savagery. Y'all are my people. Card number 22, blessed. Yeah, Paula, you let just enough of your magical self come out to entice, and then the rest you leave in that shell. And that's probably why they get so addicted. They're like, I'm going to be the one to get you out of your shell. No, boo, you're not. But here's the thing. Yep, scorpions come with a stinger. Well, here's the thing though, Lisa. Some Scorpios are the ones stinging themselves. That's the thing. That's the thing. So card number 25, round and round. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? You have yourself in your shell. There you go. Your face is even there. And you're just going round and round and round. Now, if you're not recognizing what this round and round is about, then it's like a perpetual merry-go-round. But here's the thing, Scorpio, if you can recognize that with each time you go around, you actually go deeper into yourself and recognize more of what your soul is trying to teach you. So that's a really, really good thing. If you allow yourself to recognize what exactly is going on. In order to do that, you have to release the whole stereotype of what Scorpio is. Like, so you have to release it. You have to let it go. You can't keep trying to live your life attempting to live up to some stereotype of your sign. It's not in your benefit. It's just not. It's not in your benefit. If you can recognize that, let me see. If you can recognize that, then what happens? Happy. You unlock your growth. You really, really allow yourself to rise up in your understanding. And it's a happy time. It's absolutely a happy time. It doesn't all have to be super duper like dark and deep and Scorpio. I know quite a few Scorpios. Not all of them are like that. Not all of them are like that. I found the Scorpios that are the happiest have a tendency to be the Scorpios that aren't so attached to other people's perceptions of what a Scorpio is supposed to be. Because if, like for me, I'm not a Scorpio. I'm a Pisces. For me, if I really allowed myself to be attached to what a Pisces is supposed to be, then I would be enabling bullshit. Right? I would be enabling bullshit because Pisces are not supposed to be able to complete anything. No, yeah, I can complete things. I just have to be interested. So no, I'm not living up to that. And so Scorpio, you're going to have to choose. Are you going to live up to that Scorpio hype of like, what, you don't like anyone? No one can come in. No, you know what I mean? You can't bond with anyone. I think that's nonsense. I think recognizing the typical characteristics of your zodiac sign is a good way to understand what areas of you should probably observe a little bit more to see why you behave that way and if modifications need to be made. If doesn't always mean everything that you find has to be changed, but it's really, really healthy and empowering for you to understand why you have those things about yourself the way they are. And this is not about attacking Scorpio. This is not about making you guys feel like I don't value you. Again, a couple of the people that I value the most that are closest to me are actually, they have Scorpio in their chart. So, all right. All right, let's get you some kitty cards. And again, if this is your first time watching one of my videos and you are Scorpio, I talk shit to all the signs, not just you, boo-boo. Not just you. I talk shit to all of them, including Pisces. All right, here we go. Ooh, yes, see that? Okay, so 7 of Spades. This is about lightheartedness. You can't take yourself so serious. You just can't. You can, but then you're going to have a really, really fucked up perception of your journey. If you can laugh at the really stupid things that happen, you'll have a much better time. Okay? Much better time. And again, this is not to all Scorpios. Some Scorpios won't resonate with this. Some Scorpios don't take themselves too seriously. So card number 5. Five of Spades. This is about your core self, emotional depth. It's time for you to really recognize how you are co-creating the things that are causing you to feel very isolated. Okay. Scorpio has a tendency to want to go very, very deep. And being a water sign myself, I've come to recognize water signs, we can get very deep because we don't have to come up for air. Now, the other signs, they have to come up for air or you're going to drown them. You're going to make them very uncomfortable and they're going to freak out because they think they're drowning. If you cannot come to terms with their needing to come up for air, then that's not going to work. That dynamic is not going to work because then it becomes abusive, not just to them, but also to yourself. Because you'll begin to really internalize and feel as though no one understands you. Just, really like harsh thoughts about yourself. When in reality, you're just going far too deep for, a freaking land walker. If they can't swim, how are you going to toss them into freaking deep waters? You can't. They'll drown. Okay? Pisces won't drown. I'm joking. Okay, card number 8, 8 of spades. Ooh, is that a flush? I don't think that's a flush. I'm missing the number 6. Let's pull one more. Let's see if it's a 6. Oh, damn it, it's not. Okay, 8 of spades. What is your octopus? Because I believe, unless I'm just making this up, which I might be. I'm not ashamed to say I have a bad memory and I could be making it up. I believe octopus mate for life. No? Oh, is that penguins? I don't know what it is. You'll have to look it up yourself. But you're looking for something that has been elusive, because what you're looking for is a reflection of yourself. Notice how this kitty has an octopus on their head. It's like you want to find a very specific octopus, not realizing what you're looking for is you. No one is going to be you. No one is going to be exactly like you. There's going to be differences. There's going to be areas where you disagree, and that's okay. That's okay. You have to recognize you're not always right. They're not always wrong. Sometimes it's just a matter of we like different things. We think differently. And it's not a challenge to you and your worth and your intelligence. Okay? Because I've also recognized that sometimes Scorpio will have a tendency, not all Scorpios, but sometimes they have a tendency to see a disagreement, and it's not even an argument, it's just like disagreeing, a casual disagreeing about something, and they'll take it as like, oh, this is my opportunity to show you that you're wrong. Paula says, damn, that's hard. Oh, wait, it was a straight flush then, Melissa. It was a straight flush. Mm-hmm. Okay, so what is a true Scorpio? What does that mean? I'm just curious. What does it mean to be a true Scorpio? I've never heard of that before. And then, people always ask me, are you a Scorpio? No. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. All right, let me get you guys some more cards. And someone said I have the face of a Scorpio. I hope that's a compliment. I hope you're saying Scorpios are attractive. Because I don't even know how to respond to that. Is that a compliment or is that like something derogatory? I don't know. But yeah, I get asked often, are you a Scorpio? No, I'm not. See, I knew it. I knew it, Scorpio. I knew it. All right, so I'm going to stop being so rough and raw with you. Scorpio, number 33, be gentle with yourself. Be gentle. Be gentle, okay? You are hearing messages from soul. Notice the shell for her ears. You are hearing these messages, and it's time for you to begin listening, okay? It's going to help you to blossom. So just listen to the guidance from your soul. Allow yourself time to process. Is perfectly okay. Now, when people trigger you, this is kind of like what I was talking about when, someone disagrees, and it's not that they're challenging you. Sometimes it's just conversation. They're just sharing their differing viewpoint. You have to take the higher ground, okay? Remember to stay soft like the petals and just take the higher ground. Now, just like the rose, if they mishandle you, you are equipped with thorns. Poke them, okay? Taking higher ground doesn't necessarily mean allowing yourself to be mishandled, but it's a recognition of the need to have that balance between the soft petals and the thorns. So just remember that. It's okay for you to still sting people if they're going to mishandle you, but you can't just go around looking for people to sting. That's just, no, you're not, that's not okay. All right. What the F is face of, I don't know. I Googled that shit. I was like, I don't look like any of them. What does that even mean? I don't know what it meant. I'm assuming it was a compliment. All the Scorpios I know are attractive. I'm assuming it's a compliment. I'm going to take it as a compliment. So card number 30, adventure. So after you have sat and listened to the messages of soul, allow yourself to become a part of and explore creation. That means other people. Allow yourself to just explore, okay? Maybe it means you look mysterious. They said something about my nose. I was like, what are you trying to say? Of all the damn parts of my face, the one part that I might still have residual insecurities about, that's what you want to focus on. I'm about to sting your ass. I'm not a Scorpio. Let me find a Scorpio. We sting your ass together. That was my thought process. And I was just like, no, girl, we're not doing that. So Scorpio, think of what is weighing the heaviest on your mind. Ask yourself a question. You don't have to type it out. Just ask a question for your higher self. And this is going to be the answer provided by your higher self, okay? Just breathe it out. Ask the question. And this is the answer. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Okay. This is so Scorpio, like the mysterious. The answer is go. The time is right. And you're probably like, go where? Excuse me, Friday. This is a Scorpio reading. Please take your Gemini ass out of here. I'm joking. I'm joking. That's my husband. It's a joke. Scorpio don't like Gemini. Get out of here. I'm joking, guys. Go. Frey, your higher self is talking to you. Go. The time is right. But you have to choose a new direction. So you can't keep going against the current of your own ocean. Okay? You have to go. The time is right. Are those flowers? But you have to choose a new direction. So it's time for you to give yourself permission to change and grow into the person that you are growing into. There's nothing wrong with the person that you are right now, but keeping yourself stagnant in this part of your spiritual journey, it's like imprisoning yourself. That's not fair to you. It's just not fair to you. Wait, are you saying you have turkey bacon? Food! Did he really leave? I want turkey bacon. Oh, you do have turkey bacon. Hold on, let me just get them their poetry. let me hurry up. Hold on. I'm ready to eat. Food makes me happy. So happy. Food makes me happy. So Scorpio, I'm going to go ahead and get you a message from your highest self. Just kind of take a deep breath. I know some of you are really on edge about all this shit I've been saying to you. It's hard to take in. It's really hard to take in. I say these things out of love, not out of judgment. These are just things that your higher self is needing you to kind of explore about yourself at this point. Okay? Let's see. Here's your poetry. This is such a Scorpio card. Don't be joking, people, Scorpio. All right, card number 19, Sacred Union. I'm just teasing you guys. I'm just teasing you. All right, let me see. Sacred Union. Only the oneness of love and the lover is eternal. Surrender your heart into this union, for all else in this world is momentary. Stupefied with bliss, I become without thought. There is no grief in that loss. I gladly surrender my intelligence in favor of this mindlessness. It is ecstasy, rapture. The sweetness of the union so sacred overwhelms my senses. The lover and the beloved are my world. Nothing else exists except this love, this unity of divine masculine and feminine, and the fresh new universe that shall be born from their sacred conjoining. It happens even now, between my body and my spirit, and in yours and in his over there, and that woman passing by. All creation in sacred rapturous embrace, so shocking and wild, this frenzy of loving delight without limits. Let us be swept away, my beloved, in the passionate loving that surrenders duality into one and tips the mind into empty ecstasy. You can't be so full of your own thoughts that you have no space for new ones. Okay? This oracle comes to you as a portent, a sign of that which is to come, and also as a confirmation of your spiritual journey thus far. You have been working to integrate masculine and feminine energies within. Oh, perhaps you've not used those words, but you have been attempting to find the balance between living a surrendered life and leading from the heart, and then knowing when to take the initiative to set something in motion, when to put your body, mind, and soul into getting your shoulder behind something to push. You have been working hard to surrender attachment to plans and how you think things should go. So your confirmation is thus: you are growing, you are evolving, you're making genuine shifts in consciousness that are allowing you to change the way you are in the world, to become freer, more loving, wilder, more divine. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you? You have to stop forcing yourself to be caged into this limited perception of who you can be. You are so much more than what the stereotype is of Scorpio. So much more than that. Don't allow other people to dictate how you should be. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. All right, guys. If this resonated with you, please do give it a thumbs up. If you are a Scorpio and you're angry with me, give it a thumbs up anyways. And then join me for other videos, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and then you can watch me talk shit to the other signs. And I'm sure that will definitely entertain you. So you guys, thank you for joining me. I'll be coming back live again after I finish eating my turkey bacon. So good. All right. Bye, guys.